I don't know.
Once you drive it, this has only got the PDI miles on it. All that stuff should even out.
Okay.
And that's, yeah, it should all even out.
Cool.
So his voice.
The stuff you just said, do you want to do that one more time?
Okay.
About the stuff.
Do you want to do it?
Do what?
What I just told you.
What?
Show me what you learned.
I can go back and forth, but it's okay.
Well, she's videoing now.
Oh,
she wants.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, do that again, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So you can use this, whatever's showing here, you go up and down to look at these. So there's your messages, there's your OK to enter setup if you hit OK. You've got upper right, restore, current, so all that you can do. Right now we've got range to empty in the compass. If I go down to upper left and then pan over. Can you
put the time?
Yep, I can put the time there as well.
Yeah.
So let's go to, now keep in mind you've got time, temperature.
Yeah, all right. So how do I do that again? So just do that.
Let him put where he wants.
Oh, I see.
Now you got temperature, see?
Oh, upper left, and then you go down upper right. Then you can put what you want out there.
Yeah, and those flipper things on the steering wheel?
Those are the, these are paddle shifters. So you can manually change gears. It's an 8-speed transmission. You can change gears if you wanted to in drive or in sport mode. And all you do is pull back to go to sport and then pull back again to go to drive, and you have to press the button. If you somehow hit one of the paddle shifters by accident and it starts to manually change gears and you don't want it to do that, just pull back on the plus and hold it, and it'll go back to drive and it'll take over driving for you. Okay, let's look at here. So this is your voice recognition.
Right.
If you hit that and say help, she'll tell you all the things that you can say, but just for example, 90's on 9.
Tuning to satellite channel 90's on 9.
You can adjust the temperature in the car as well. Adjust all temperatures to 65 degrees.
Setting driver and passenger temperature to 65 degrees.
So there's that. And you can say help, and it usually comes up with the things that you can say. And then this is the phone. Once we hook up his Bluetooth, all of his contacts will be there, and that'll work. Just however they're in his phone is how they'll be there. That's the phone call, that's the hang up, that's the answer as well.
Cool.
This is his adaptive cruise control. So if you turned it on by hitting that button, see it's ready, then you set it, this will choose the links, the car links. And that, hold on, it will show you, well I guess since we're not driving it's not coming up, but it'll show you lines and you can choose 1, 2, 3 car links. And then the car will drive itself. Well,
it'll keep
the
speed.
It kind of drives itself, it's a little spooky. You have roadside assistant 911 always at your fingertips, even if you don't have a phone hooked up in the car. This is how you turn your lights on.
All right, when you say assist, what can you use? What can you use her or him for?
The roadside assist will come if your car needs to be towed, if you've got a flat tire, if your stereo's wigging out and you don't know what's going on, you just call them and they'll.
Okay.
Okay. So all of this is touch. To set a station, like if he likes 90's on 9, you just press and hold. And even if you wanted to cover up one of those stations, you just press and hold.
Okay.
So you've got volume controls on the back of your steering wheel. You go up and down. Well, the middle button that you just hit changes AM, FM, and satellite. And then it'll even go over to the media center, but then the up and down is the volume. There's a button in the center, and then the volume. There you go.
Oh, that button in the center changes.
Is what changes the frequency. And the cool thing with the satellite is when you're on satellite, however long that you've got it on that station, even if you're somewhere else on the radio, you can hit replay and go back and see what it's been playing while you've been in the car.
Shit.
It's kind of cool.
I wish I had that. I don't have that on my...
And it's just on satellite, so if you're listening to talk radio and you miss something, you can go back and rewind. It's really cool. Okay, so your media center's here. You've got auxiliary USB and a little scan disc. So right now it's on Bluetooth. There's no device connected, and it's really easy to do that. I'll show you. But there's the USB. You just choose the source. These are your ventilated seats.
Right, so there's no manual button. You do it all on this.
Right.
Heated and ventilated
Or
is like
back
air
here you
conditioned?
can switch. Yes, they're ventilated and heated. So right now I've got the ventilated on. You also got heated steering wheel and seats.
Oh, so he has a steering wheel that's heated.
Wow.
And an automatic rear view mirror that dims. So it's on right now so that at nighttime it'll dim out.
Oh, that's cool.
Your climate settings, you can turn everything up here. You can change the temperatures here. You can talk to it. Here you would mainly use for max AC and to choose the direction that you want.
Okay.
And then also, for example, if it's raining outside and you want to defrost, you can hit that button. It'll take it up. And then if you hit it again, it'll bring it back where you had it. Otherwise, you can do everything in here. And then sync just syncs the driver with the passenger.
Oh,
or the
yeah.
passenger with the driver. Like if I wanted it to be warmer, which I don't, you just sync it.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Navigation. So, if you've ever used a Garmin, this is just like a Garmin newbie. I mean, it's super simple. Plus, you can talk to it as well. Where to, you can give it directions. You can put his home in there. You put the addresses in there.
Can you say it and then do it? Or is it just you have
You
to...
can just say it. Right now, I'm going to put it in Georgia and he'll want to put it in South Carolina.
Okay.
So, we want United States, Georgia. Oh. And then, so now we're done. We've got Georgia in there. So now if we wanted to, we're on map. Navigate to 2279 Powers Ferry Drive, Southeast Marietta 30067.
Please try again.
Find address 2279 Powers Ferry Drive, Southeast Marietta, Georgia 30067.
Sorry, I didn't get that. You can say things like Destination 1 Main Street.
Sometimes they're really
Detroit,
picky.
Michigan.
Usually you can say navigate or find
nearest gas
address.
stations.
Because they want destination.
Find McDonald's.
Sorry, I still didn't get that.
Destination.
Oh, it canceled. Sometimes she's persnickety, but usually you can just say navigate to or find address. But anytime that you hit that button, this stuff comes up. So if you want to use, well, this is what you can say to her. It'll say things.
House number, street,
So if you hit
city,
it,
and state.
Find 2880 Rivermead Drive, Atlanta, Georgia, 30327.
You might have to say find address.
Sorry, I missed that.
okay, she's being a
Find
brat.
address.
Cancel.
Well, he had already hit find address, so she knew that. It was just looking for the.
Okay.
Sometimes I had a New Yorker get in here with a very thick accent and go blah, 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 and it went. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't believe it just did that. Okay, so the phone, all you do is, would you like to pair a phone? Yes. And then you would pair the phone.
And then you would pair
now,
the
if the phone, if it's already like that and it doesn't give you that question, just hit settings and add device.
Yeah, but usually he's got an iPhone.
Yeah, so he'll just go to settings and add device because now
Okay.
that we've already had it ask the question. So here's your apps. You have a Wi-Fi hotspot. You'll probably never really use that because most phones do it cheaper.
Okay.
The travel link we talked about. He also has, these are the settings about the car. So the display, everything about this particular display is there. Now we've got detailed, and right now the command list is always on, or you can just have with help or never. We want it on for now. There's where you set your clock. So the forward collision warning right now is set for far. If you want to turn that off, you just hit that button to turn it off. So when that light's on, the forward collision is off. The active braking is on.
And
If
what
you
forward collision does is what?
it has active braking. So if he's going to hit something and it doesn't feel him coming off the gas to hit the brake, it'll tap the brake and then it'll actually apply the brake. if he
And
doesn't
near
do
is
it.
too sensitive, isn't it?
I think far is probably more sensitive, but
Well, if it registers something near,
super close, and it's definitely going to put on the brake.
yeah, I think we're going to
So
fall.
yeah, far is fine. Now the sound and display, he's got little triangles on his mirrors. So
Sure.
if someone's in his blind spot, the triangle will light up. If he then turns on his blinker, it'll chime at him.
All right, so if he's going down the road and somebody's close to him,
in his blind spot.
in his blind spot
The light
on the
will
right
come
side and the left.
Either side, both sides.
But
So
what
if I'm
time
going
will
down
I-
75 and somebody comes close to my right corner panel, it should pick it up.
Your light will come on. Now then, if you put your blinker on, like you're going to get over because you don't see them, then it'll chime at you. So not only did you not see the light,
Wow.
it'll blink.
Oh.
It'll chime.
It won't stop you though.
No, it'll just chime and say, "Hey, ding dong! I
Ding,
just told
ding,
you there's
ding,
somebody
ding,
over
ding.
there."
Yeah. Okay.
And then you put
Okay.
your blinker on anyway.
All right. Oh, I see. We're in the blind spot alert.
It's
That's
lights
cool.
and chime. The park sense volume is medium, so when you're backing up, it'll beep beep beep. You want that to be high? It's really loud. Well, he can fix it. He can change it anytime.
Okay. I want to scare them.
Okay, we'll scare him.
Oh, he wants to scare you. There's his back.
And then the tilt mirrors in reverse, that's a personal. Some people like it because they can look at curves. My mirrors
Oh,
are
you mean when you
stationary.
go into reverse, it'll
Go
pull down.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, I hate that. Some people like it though. You've got active grid lines, so if you want to put it in reverse and turn,
I saw
You'll
that when
see
you
that.
and I drove the demo.
right. He's got rain sensing auto wipes. He can turn
I
that
like
off if he
that.
wants
No, I
to.
like that.
And then the hill start assist is on, which if he's at a steep incline and comes off the brake to go to the gas, it actually holds it for 4 seconds.
Why would somebody want it in delay?
So that you still see your camera when you go to move forward. You still see what's behind you once you go into drive. It stays on for a little bit.
Oh, the back stays on.
Yeah, just for a little bit.
But it's here, it just goes off automatically.
Right. Just as soon as you go into drive, it goes away.
Okay.
It comes back to your radio.
Okay.
Your lights. So the headlight off delay is 30 seconds. It goes as high as 90 or down to 0.
I like 30.
30 is good. Headlight illuminator approach, you can hit unlock and the car will light up.
Yeah.
The headlight